Hello, hello. For those of you that join in later, please let me know if you can hear me if you join. I'm using my earbuds, so I'm not really sure if you guys can hear me well. I think it's connected. Hey, Jazzy, how are you? Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry, it's going to be moving. I forgot putting it on this. I have a little bitty table here. How are you guys? Thanks for coming in. Yay! I didn't know who was going to be here. Wait a second. Rebecca, how are you? I'll try not to move the little table that I'm on. I'm doing a little bit of tarot for you guys, so I have this little table here, but I have. Hey, oh my goodness! I'm so glad you guys are joining. So I am in New Mexico. I'm doing well. I'm in New Mexico. It's cold. It's about to snow, which I love. I'll be here for a week or so with the client, and then we're doing some back stuff that I'll tell you guys about later. Hi, Ellen. So anyway, I have the shade open. It is gloomy, but I can feel like the sun is bothering me a little. There's no sun like out, but I can still feel the rays because my eyes are getting swollen. So I may have to close it. I just have it open a tiny little bit so we can have the light because there's no, I don't have my setup, right? I wanted you guys to be able to see me. So how is everybody? I know we got some people that are sad today, and then we have some people that are very happy today. Um, I think that I think society has spoken, and I think that we need to see what's going on, right? I think that there's some change coming on. I kind of told you guys that we're moving into a societal shift. Pluto in Aquarius. He's not in Aquarius, but he's ending in Capricorn, so some things have to fall. And I'm all for it if it's going to make our society and humanity a better place, right? So, whatever that is, I'm not attached to any one thing. I'm just sort of watching, I'm participating where I can, and I'm doing my part. I think we've cleared the first hurdle and must hold strong. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, I I think the I know that a lot of people. I mean, you have sides, right? Like some of you are Trump supporters, some of you are Kamala supporters, and I think the good part for me that I see is that JFK Jr. is going to. Did I say JFK? Okay, RFK, sorry, Jr. is going to be the head of um, what is his? I don't know what the official title is. I forgot what the official title is. But he's going to go after the FDA. He's going to go after big pharma. They're shitting bricks. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to curse. I have to watch my cursing now. Uh, they're having meetings this afternoon. They know he's coming after them. And Trump has already said, RFK's already said, uh, if I mean, if I forgot how he said this, I want to make sure that I say it correctly. If you're putting poison in our food and you're holding people back from health care and whether that's organic, whether that's integrated, whatever that is, if it's against what we, people like me, herbalists, have been doing, uh, he's coming after them. So they're no longer going to be able to come after us. So we'll see. I think I may not agree with all of what Trump does, but I think that most of the time he does what he says, right? Um, so we'll see how that goes. But um, yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. Just having November 5th done is the hurdle. Now we have to work together going forward. Yeah, that's the thing is, I hope that people understand. I saw something today and I agree with this. I hope that people understand, whether you're on one side or the other, if you're a Trump supporter, if you're a Kamala supporter, um, I hope that you understand that the especially my generation, because this person was speaking for my generation, Gen X, they didn't come out and try to be against you personally. We've always been against the establishment. We've always been against the establishment. We don't trust them. And so we're waiting to see what they can do. But we knew that we couldn't do this anymore, right? Everybody knew we couldn't do this anymore. When you're having trouble paying your groceries, paying your rent, paying your car, and you're working full time and you're doing your best, I mean, we have a problem. We have a big problem. And it's not just America, it's all over the world. And I know that all over the world they're watching America. And I know they're happy for Americans today. I say that it's for the people. That's who we are. That's who we want to be. That's where we're moving to. This is all Pluto and Aquarius. Uh, Pluto has not gotten to Aquarius yet, but he's about to, right? So this is just where we're heading, and things have to fall. Systems have to fall, right? And then in Aquarius is where we've decided this is what I said this is about right now with Capricorn. Pluto is talking to Capricorn and saying, what do you want to bring forward? Humanity, society needs to make choices. What do you want to bring forward? Then we can build from that. Then we can rebuild from that, right? We have to knock everything down. You got to make choices as to what we want to bring forward. We got a lot of technology. We got a lot of strange stuff. We got stuff that a lot of y'all only imagined that is going to come to light in the next 19 years, right? I think we're headed in the right direction. Are we going to make some mistakes? Yeah, we always do. That's the way we learn. That's the way we grow, right? But the fact that we have the outer planets, which are more the generational societal planets. Hey, Wendy. So everybody, I'm here with Wendy in New Mexico. She's at work right now. Oh no, wait. She may be driving from work right now. Anyway, so where we're moving to, the direction we're moving to, I think this is a good start. And again, I don't think people, I hope that, I heard that several times today. It's time for us to stop being divided. The doctor, that's right. It's time for us to stop being divided. It's time for us to stop letting them divide us. It's all about we the people, and we need to start doing that. So it would be counterintuitive if Trump supporters were saying, oh, bad on you, sucks for you, blah, blah, blah. But that's not what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is that now we can unite. Now, so, we win some, we lose some, but now we can unite. Now we're going to have somebody that's going to listen. Now we're going to have some changes that are going to happen. Like I said, are they all going to be good? Probably not. But we're getting to decide that, right? So, again, whether you're a Trump supporter or a Kamala supporter, I know that my generation got out and did their thing, which is what we do. We move in silence. That's kind of what we do. It's just the way that we've always done it. We're never heard anyway, so we just come out when we need to and do what we need to do. That's just kind of it. I wanted to. So that's what I'm going to say about that. Congratulations to former President Trump, who's now going to be the president again. My hope is, and I think everyone in the world is hoping that you do the right things, right? So here's the other thing. I don't think I've ever done Trump's chart in public. I've just looked at it myself. I think I've told you guys this. That man I've seen where his past lives are on his chart, and that man has Regulus. That's the star Regulus at such a degree, in such a point in his chart that I knew a long time ago, 26, 7, 8, maybe even 20, maybe even in the 90s when he was doing Trump, doing his hotels and stuff. I can't even remember. But a long time ago I looked, and a long time ago I saw that this man, it does not matter. Yeah, this was way before, yeah, this was a long time ago. It does not matter if they knock him down. The further you knock him down, the higher he will go up. He is, the way his chart is, he can be knocked down, but he will come back twice, 3 times, 10 times stronger. That's just the way his chart is. He's got Regulus, he's got some other stars, he's got some other things going on. This is from my perspective, from me looking at his chart a long time ago. I gotta look at it again. A long time ago, and it looked to me like in his past lives, he was also in front of a lot of people and asked to do the right thing, and he did not do the right thing. And he did not do the right thing for several lives. He didn't do the right thing, and in this life, I think because I've never talked to him, but what I'm seeing and what I saw is that he wants to do the right thing. Now, the right thing is a perspective, right? So in his past lives, from his perspective, he didn't do the right thing. Okay. Now, he wants to do the right thing. That's why he's come back to do the right thing. And he's always been in the public eye. He's always been something big. He hasn't always. For a lot of lifetimes, he has. He's been trying to do this. And in this life, that's why it doesn't matter how many people try to knock him down. I'm telling you. And it happens. You've already seen it. You can knock this man down and he will come back even stronger. He's guarded. Some might say he's protected. You can say what you want to say, but that's just the way that I read his chart. Love him or hate him, that's just what it is. He's come to do the right thing. For some people, that's going to look like the wrong thing. For others, that's going to look like the right thing. But since we're moving, you think he's come back at a time where we are going into Aquarius energy, right? So it's going to be the right thing from his perspective, but at least he's not going to have that contradiction like he's had in other lives. If y'all want me to do his chart in front of you guys, I can do the whole thing, but I don't usually do mundane astrology. I'm not sure if you guys really are into that, but I just wanted, since that's the big elephant in the room today, I just wanted you guys to know my perspective. If you guys have a different perspective, let me know. That's what this whole group is about. You can say what you need to say, right? And like I said, I understand that there are a lot of people that are very upset, but I understand also that there are a lot of people that are very, very happy. I am doing what I normally do, and I'm going to gather data, gather information, and see. Are you going to be true to your word? Are you going to do what you say? The happiest thing I'm about is that RFK Jr. is going to be the head, and he's coming after the FDA. He's coming after all of them. And he's coming after the big pharmaceutical companies. 5 CEOs of the pharmaceutical companies are in a meeting right now. I think they're in a meeting. Yeah, or an hour ago, maybe they started their meeting. Yeah, they're I can't say it, but you know what? They're afraid, and they should be. They should be, because we're no longer going to have this anymore. What I knew from society is that we can't, I don't know where we're going next, but I know we weren't going to do that anymore. We're just not doing it, right? So I think we've all, as a society, decided that we're moving to the next thing, right? So, anybody have any comments, any concerns, any questions that you'd like me to help answer? And by the way, Lindy got me a cup. So I have a hot mug while I'm here, which I thought was the sweetest thing. Whoa, Transformer just blew up. No power. Hope I don't lose you guys. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, could you guys, if you're on, can you tap the screen and give me some hearts? I'm doing this vertically since I'm on my phone. So I kind of want to see if I can see the hearts. I'm going to look at the chart of today really quickly. I'm not going to stay on very long. I am going to answer some questions. Let's look at the chart. Current chart. I think I started this and I hope I said it. We've got a lot of the outer planets, generational planets, moving into different signs this year. This is about the change and the chaos that's coming, okay? Um, so we have a lot of changes coming. We've had a lot of little changes coming. These are like the big ones that are going to stick, right? I'm doing great. Looking forward to Pluto transiting away from my Capricorn. Yeah, but when it transfers away from your Capricorn, it's moving into your Aquarius. Now, it is going to behave very differently than he did in Capricorn. Okay? But do not for 1 second. I saw some stuff on TikTok, some astrology people, astrologers. Yeah. So people that do astrology on TikTok, I'll say that, who were saying that, the fixed signs are going into their villain era, and they were making TikToks about that, and that all of a sudden they're saying that, uh, the cardinal signs are free and clear. No, sorry. That's wrong. I told y'all, a while back. Do not for 1 minute forget about Pluto. Okay? Don't do it. Because he will come at you and you will lose a lot. Always keep your eye on Pluto. Always. Respect Pluto, understand Pluto, work with Pluto. Because he can turn your world upside down. Now, that's why I'm also saying he is not going to behave like he did in Capricorn. It is a very different ending. It's a very different energy. Capricorn is about endings, the structures. Pluto in Capricorn is it's about ending the structures, ending the systems, ending all that. Like really that chaos, that losing all that stuff, right? Pluto in Aquarius is a very different energy. Pluto in Aquarius is about transformation. Pluto in Aquarius is about coming to terms and making more and building up and doing it in a very different way. In Capricorn, there's a leader and then there's followers, right? In Aquarius, it's groups. It's about the people. It's about society. It's about people doing it together, but also keeping their anonymity. Like I would say, we're going to come to this world. This world is coming to a stage, a space where we can keep our own belief systems. Aquarius never wants to take away your belief system. Aquarius wants to honor your belief system, right? But he knows that even with your belief system being different than his belief system, that we can still work together as a group. That's what we're going to be learning, okay? And I think I was trying to say that when I'm saying I don't see the Trump supporters being butt heads. They're saying it's not that we were against you. It's about we, us, the people, you included, are against the establishment. We have to tear that down. We got to change that. Okay? So I'm seeing good spaces that we're going to, right? You said a mouthful about Pluto. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. Today is my birthday. Just popping in to say hi. Very nice. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Do you want me to pull a card for you real quick before I do this chart? Let's see. Alejandra. Free and easy with the skies. Yeah, right. And then Alejandra says, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Sure. Okay. Let's see how your overall energy for this year. Very nice. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Overall energy for this year. For this coming year for you. Okay. I'm not going to be able to shuffle on there because it keeps moving the camera. Sorry. I got to work with what I got. By the way, Whitney's got a beautiful home. She's been a very gracious host. Host. So don't think just because I have this little table in front. It's like, look, I have this big nice chair. It's beautiful, wonderful. I have my coffee. She was so gracious. She's been gracious from the beginning, but I got a cup now. So yeah, she's very gracious. All right, so Let's see. What's the overall theme for very nice? It's Bernice. Mm. Let's see if I can shuffle them really good one more time. Because I'm having to do it on my lap. And if y'all know anything about me, I'm little. Like, I may have a big presence in front of the camera, but I'm little. I have little thighs, little lap that I'm trying to do this on. I'm little. It's so funny because when people meet me, they're like, "Oh my god, I thought you were bigger." Even when I used to date, hi Alyssa. Even when I used to date, and they would meet me, and then they would see me again at a date, and they would be like, "I thought you were bigger." I'm like, "No, it's my presence." Okay. What's Berenice's overall thing for her birthday year? Ooh, so you have the Eight of Wands. So you got a lot of things, and I felt this too. You got a lot of things coming in fast. I don't see just one thing. I see a lot of things like movement in your, yeah, work, your position, your money. Um, and the Eight of Wands to me is like fast movement, and it's movement up, right? So it could be a trip too, like that's included in here too, but it doesn't just mean the trip. Do you see this Eight of Wands where it's going towards the sun and it's piercing the sun? Do you see how it's guided by the birds? It's so these wands are you. This is all the action you've taken. This is all the choices you've made. This is all the movement you've been trying. This is all the work that you've been doing, and it's being guarded. It's being protected by those. Um, you can say the birds, but you know you can call them angels. You can call them your loved ones. It's being protected and going to the sun where it's going to highlight you, right? Yeah, you have tall present energy. I do, and I'm little bitty, little bitty. I'm only 5 foot. I'm not even that big. I'm just little bitty. I mean, right now you're right, but I'm working that out. I'm working that out. Okay, I've been a little lazy for the last 4 years. Actually, I was mad, is what it was. So, um, yeah, I don't just this being your overall theme. This is actually movement in the right direction. So I'm seeing change, but it's also being guided and protected with those because the birds are really prominent to me. And then where you're going is to your sunshine. Where you're going is yeah, I'm seeing them pierce the sun and then it just falling on you. Does that make sense? Hey Brittany, how are you? So yay, witch. So thank you, Bear Nice. It's her name is Berenice, so sometimes I'll say one or the other. Um, love you dearly. You're gonna have a great year, a great year. And yes, you do have somebody coming. Yes, I heard your question. You do have somebody coming. Uh, you're welcome. So, before I start on talking about what's going on currently in the chart, and I'm looking at it with my other phone, so give me just a second because I wanted to thank. Did I put it on here? Yes. Yes. Okay. So you guys know I started the membership. If you didn't know I started the membership, you can look down here at this live and it'll say join. So the membership is $4.99. I wanted to thank Kathy Valle, Mom Otto, which is the other cat with another Kathy Cullen, and then Polly. And thank you, Polly. Thank you, Karina, and thank you, Tammy, for becoming members. We've got lots of stuff coming for the membership. I'm actually working on that as well while I'm here to give you guys some surprises because I just want to thank you. But one of the things that you'll see is, do you see which is Tammy? She has that star, so she's a member, and she's got emojis that you guys don't have. So everybody that's a member has emojis that you guys don't have. And I want to thank you guys again. Um, especially now that we're going through all of this change. I'm going to be able to talk about herbs like I want to, be able to talk about alternative ways to be able to align yourself that I'm not able to talk about publicly. There's a lot of that going to be going on. Um, and we'll have lots of other stuff. I think when I reach a certain amount of people is when I'm going to start, I'm going to bump it up and then start doing. So I want to keep the price at $4.99. I really, really do. So my hope is that I get at least 1,000 people in the membership. I know that's a big number, but if I can get 1,000 people at the membership, I can keep my price at $4.99 because I only get half of that. YouTube gets the other half. I think I get 60 and they get 40. So I want to keep it at $4.99, but I'd have to get like 1,000 or 2,000. I think it's 2,000 actually. When I did the numbers. So I'm being very honest with you guys. You know, I've always been very honest with you guys. If I can get to 1,000 or 2,000 people, then I can start doing tarot and astrology per sign, right? But in order for it, because it's a lot of work, in order for it to do that, I'm going to need that many people on there. And I want to keep it at $4.99. I do not want it to go above $4.99. I really don't want that other level. I don't want that. We're allowed 3 levels. I don't want to go up there. I just want to keep it very sensible. And I figured that if I have enough people, I can do it that way, right? So, if you guys can help me out, become a member, then we're going to get to that position. But until then, it's still going to be $4.99. I'm still going to give y'all surprises. We're still going to do a lot of things. And we'll have some private space where we can really talk about stuff, okay? Um, so, I thank you. I appreciate it. And who had the next question? Oh, no, I was going to, not a question, sorry. See, that sun's messing with me. Even though there's not sun, I can still feel the rays. I'm not going to be able to stay on that really for a long time. Hold on. Let me see what's going on today. Okay, I have to look really little. So we have that opposition in in Mars and Pluto, right? But now Mars has now moved into Leo, right? Mars is going to do so much better in Leo as far as movement, right? I think it did really well in Cancer. I loved it in Cancer because the way that I saw it was that it was making you take a stance for that, what you truly believed in, what you held dear to yourself, right? Now that it's in Leo, Leo's got such a big heart. Leos are beautiful people. And Leo's, it's fire and fire, right? So Mars is fire. He's Aries ruler. So you're going to have a lot of energy. You're going to have more energy. And now that, where is, I'm looking to see. Mercury in Sagittarius. So Mercury in Sag and Mars in Leo, like they're gonna, so that is right here, right? That is like a trine. So that is really good energy about actually making some moves to what your heart feels, right? And that's kind of what has been going on. And this energy today, the trine is going to get stronger as we go through the week. Um, let's see. We got the sun in Scorpio still. So really clearing up how you feel, really going in depth about what's going on. And I feel like um, not just America. I mean, you can feel the whole world is like really thinking, really contemplating, really going deep. Like for those other countries like the UK, where they're saying, thank you. They were wanting Trump, so thank you for Trump. And it's given them the It's given them the vision. It's given them what they see deep inside. I don't know if that's true, Rebecca. You can tell me if that's true. That there's going to be a lot of changes, but it's causing all of us to really go deep. The sun in Scorpio is causing us to really look at what we want. Scorpio hasn't done that in a long time, and it's Scorpio's growth over the last 3 years, maybe 4, but I think mainly 3. um, has been to really, for the first time, because this is the thing about Scorpio, if they love someone and they love you deeply, um, they will fight for you, they will do whatever it takes, but when it comes to themselves, they'll like not, right? And what they've had to learn is that no, you're worth it too. You have to fight for yourself too. That same drive, that same ambition, you have to do that for yourself too, right? That's what Scorpios learn. And I think with this sun in there, it's really causing Scorpio to finally stand up for themselves. Now, let me say this. I hope I said this the right way, because when I say stand up for yourself, trust me, if you go in front of a Scorpio, they'll stand up for themselves. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when somebody is close to them or somebody loves them and they take advantage of them. They will not. They'll let them, right? And that those boundaries are crossed all the time, and Scorpio is having to understand that it is right for them to have those boundaries because they are worthy, they do mean something, and we do need you, right? Does that make sense to Scorpio? I hope I'm saying that right. Let's see what else. No, I think we're good. I just think that you guys are going to have, we're all going to have a lot more energy. I know I do because it's colder, and now I'm in New Mexico and it's about to snow, and I am so happy. So happy that I'm getting to see snow so early in the season. So I'm very, very, very lucky girl. Wendy has been a gracious host so far. I got in last night. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys I couldn't film yesterday while I was at the airport because, first of all, going through TSA. I don't know why. I'm at a small airport, okay? And for some reason, I don't even know if I should say this. For some reason, they were having to check and recheck my ID. But if you know what my husband did before, there's been instances like that. Like some things may pop up. I don't. I can't like say too much. Anyway, um, so anyway, there was nothing wrong with my ID, but it took supervisors and everybody to come through before they'd let me go through. So anyway, I was like, "Do you want my military ID? I mean, what do you want?" There's nothing going on. Anyway, so I got through there. Didn't have the time because I had just enough time to eat something, and then it was time to get on the plane. Then we got on the plane, and something broke on the plane. I don't know what part it was. The pilot told us, but then he said they had to borrow the other part from another plane, and that here it was coming on the tarmac, and then they put it on the plane, and then by the time we took off, I knew I was. So I'd already known I was gonna have a layover in Seattle. That's where I was going to like, if I didn't get to, if I didn't get to talk to y'all in the morning when I first got there, I was gonna do it in between on my layover, right? Well, because we were late, I'm like, as soon as, so this is what was so cute. And I had my seat in the front on purpose because I already know Seattle's a big airport. I already know. I've flown in and out of Seattle. I'm like, it's a big airport. I'm going to have to get on a tram. I already know, right? And I don't want to have to rush. I'm going to have like plenty of time. Um, so when we landed, the stewardess says, "This is your time to be a hero. We have a couple of people that need to get to their next plane, and could you let them go?" Right? And so I stood up, and another girl stood up, and this is where it was so cute because I felt like I was in an '80s movie because everybody started cheering us on. They were like, "Go, you got this. Good luck for your plane ride. We're sending good energy to you." They were just cheering us on, all while we're waiting for the door to open. Now we got the door open. We both just went like we flew. Like she had to go to another gate. I had to go to another gate, but they were both like end gates. And she had longer legs, so she was way ahead of me, right? Because I'm little. I already told you I'm little. So, get on the tram, get there. As soon as I get there, they already had everything closed and locked up. And the girl says, are you Cynthia? And I was like, yes. And she's like, so they opened the door for me. I was the last person on the plane. Everybody was so gracious. I said thank you to everybody for waiting for me. I'm so sorry. I didn't have any problem with my luggage. I didn't have any problem with anything. It was just that part. I thought that was so cute because I felt like I was in an 80s movie. You remember in the 80s movies where they're all like, yay, go for it, go for it. I just thought that was cute. Anyway, I landed perfectly. Everything was fine. But just be sure if y'all ever go into Seattle, make your layovers a little longer because things like that do happen. So that's my rant. That's my thing. I'm here now. I'm safe. Um, I didn't get to try I love New Mexico Mexican food, and everything was closed by the time I got in. So we're gonna do that tonight. So I'm excited because I can't wait for Hatch Chili's. I love Hatch Chili's. Uh, anyway, so who had asked a question? Who was first? I'll do a couple of readings and then I'm gonna get going. Okay. So oh shoot, I gotta remember that I gotta shuffle on my lap. No, thank you. Because I said thank you, Chance. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I was next, but just a general if possible. Okay, Brittany. Let me see. Let's see. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear me shuffling? I don't ever use my earbuds, so I can't tell if y'all can hear. This is all new to me. You know, you guys know I'm used to my other equipment. It's not like I haven't gone on my phone, but I'm just not used to working with like this. Okay, let's see. So, Brittany, you have the Knight of Wands. Here's the Knight of Wands. Let me look at it real quick and then tell you what I'm getting, okay? So I'm automatically seeing the sun. So whatever this is that you have been clouded about, whatever this you've been in the dark about or hasn't been coming is about to come. This is an offer. And it's an offer that comes swiftly. So you're not going to, well, obviously now you're going to know it, but you maybe think it's one thing, but it's another. No, it's not that. It's just that it comes fast. Maybe you know it, but it comes faster than you think. But I'm seeing the sun, and I'm seeing this wand with fire at the end, right? So the one with the fire at the end. So you're getting an offer. So I don't know if this whole group, you've been steadily climbing to something. So for everybody's different. But I keep seeing these things go up into the sun. So I want to let everybody know, whatever questions you have, whatever things that, even if I don't get to answer your question today, I'm getting this bigger message from my higher selves, from your higher selves, that like the sun's bursting and the sparks are coming down to integrate with you. So to me, that sun sparking means like when we think of look to the stars. Oh, I think it's snowing. I think it just started snowing. That's so cool. Yay! I love the snow. Okay. Uh, yeah. So I feel like, but I'm feeling like this for the group energy, and this is the message that I'm getting. I'm getting that. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked with snow, but y'all know I love snow. I'm just getting that. I see the sparks coming to you guys, and not like it's gonna burn you, but like it's integrating. Like the stars are falling for you. Does that make sense? So, because I'm being really highlighted. My focus is really going to that sun and that fire, It's like with your actions and your belief, your understanding, your work, you're like, it's going out, you're making it, it's coming. Okay? So that's for Brittany. For Jazzy, when will Aries break no contact? I think I've answered that question before, but this is a different day, so we'll check again. Right? This is a different energy. You're welcome, sweetheart. Let's see. I'm sorry if the light's getting lower. Yeah, I say within this month. So you have the Two of Pentacles. So the Pentacles to me means there's like a balancing act in between this, whether he's going to contact or no. But with it being a Pentacles, I feel like that's an actual contact. Like when I do tarot, my higher self, your loved ones, they all know I want Pentacles when it's not just in the head or in the ether. I want Pentacles to show me that it's physical, right? So the Two of Pentacles, and I asked for this month. So it looks like this month in November. Kind of feel like right around Thanksgiving. Yeah. Yeah, right around Thanksgiving. Okay. Okay, so mother of two. Let me make sure. Yeah, mother of two says, can I get a general reading, please? Yes, you can. And those of you that have seen me do tarot forever, you know. But those of you that are newer and haven't seen me do tarot, you will see me sometimes do this. I just realized when I was doing that. You'll see me sometimes do this, and that's like I'm moving stuff so I can see it clearer. I don't know. It's like just the way I do it. I've always done it that way. So it's almost like me focusing my attention on a certain vibration. So I'm like moving frequencies and stuff. I know that sounds weird, but that's the way it is. Okay, let's see. Mother of two. What do we have for you? Right here. Wow. Okay. So you have the Two of Pentacles, which I just pulled, so I wanted to make sure. So there is some balancing stuff. So with you, I'm getting a very different thing. So I'm seeing some balancing that you're having to do. I see that you're like putting your energy into a couple of things, but you don't know which one's going to go forward, or you're like, which one should I put my energy into more? Which one should I like do more, right? And so for validation, I pulled another card. You have the Seven of Cups, which tells me that you have more options than you think. I think you're holding yourself back. So I don't know if you're very cautious in the way that you move. Almost like an earth sign. Just very cautious in the way that you move. But your higher self wants you to know that you have more options than you think. But all those options are for naught if you don't make a choice. Does that make sense? Okay. You have a good evening and enjoy the snowfall. I'm going to get off here. Okay, Brittany. Have a good evening. Okay, I hope that helps, Jennifer. Or mother of two, sorry. Mother of two. Yes, makes a lot of sense. Okay, good. Don't be afraid. Have more faith in yourself. That's what I'm getting. Okay. I'll do a couple more. Hey, Kathy. So you weren't here earlier, but I wanted to thank you for becoming a member. You can go back and look later, but I did thank you. I really appreciate you always believing in me and always supporting me. So thank you so much. So, who was next? I'll do a couple more, and then I am going to get off. I'll get my coffee. Make sure I shuffle these cards correctly. Anyone else? Anyone to talk about anything else? You don't want to do tarot? Anybody have any questions? It's going to be fun. It is. It is going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I was explaining more about it. You'll have to go back and watch. But I was explaining more about the membership and how I don't want to change. So we can do 3 levels. I don't want to change the level. I just want to keep it at $4.99. But I want to be able to give everybody like the per sign astrology or tarot, right? So I was saying I need at least 1,000. I think it's 1,000. It may be 2,000 people that I need to be able to make that, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. But I'm willing to do that if we have enough people that want it, and then I don't have to change the membership fee, right? So it'll make it worth for everybody involved, right? Because back in the day, before I stopped YouTube, you know, I could be doing a lot of work and not getting paid much for that work, right? And y'all know that I'm working on my second house, so I am worth it. I have value. Can the cards give me a topic to discuss tomorrow on my live? I'm drawing a blank. I don't know that they can give you a topic. I love that one. I love that my daughter did that one. I don't know if they can give you a topic, but if you have a couple of topics in mind, we can see. Right? Because here's the thing, Ellen. This is about creating. This is about creativity. This is about coming from your heart. This is about coming from you, not them. So I've had these questions before, and I already know how. Oh, they're telling me now, but I already know. It's about you creating. What are you going to create? This is your part of the work to do, right? Now, they can help guide you, right? But they're not going to do it for you. So if you have a couple of topics in mind, we can see where that goes through tarot. Hi, can I get a card for 2025? Sure. Let me see what Ellen says first. Okay, Alyssa? I'm trying to shuffle these cards. Hold on. I have a little lap. I don't have a big lap. I got nothing. Go ahead with Alyssa. Okay. I'm sure you have something, Ellen. Take a deep breath, Ellen. I'm not going to move on to Alyssa. I'm going to stick with you. Okay? Let's do this together. All right? Let's do this together. Take a deep breath. What is it that you really want to talk about? What is it that you'd like to talk about? Not what you think the people are going to want. Not what you think you would be really good at. I want to know what you want to talk about. You've only started your channel, what, a couple months ago? There's a lot that you haven't said that I know that you want to say. So what is that? You have to, I'll say it all at once. But there's something, now that you've had a little bit of experience, now that you've gone live a couple times and you're talking to people, what is it that you want to say? take a deep breath. Everybody's here. We're all rooting for you. We're going to help you. What's your truth? What's your perspective that you would like to say to your group that has begun to come watch you when you're live? Watch your videos, like them, comment. What would you like to say to them? Is it something that you want to teach them? Is it an opinion that you have and are curious about what they think about it? What is it? Nope, too tired. Stayed up watching the outcome last night. Don't want to talk about that. Not getting a good feel from folks today. I'll figure it out. It'll come. Okay, so here's the thing. You are so welcome to do it on your own, right? But I'm just here to let you know that I'm here. You can ask me. We can help. I can help you. Asking these questions that I'm asking you, I'm doing it on purpose because it'll get you to start thinking. Okay, I know what I'm doing. It may feel like I don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing. Okay, remember I've been doing this over 10 years, right? Time to reveal all. But we can get stuck because the group that I have, we've all had to do it alone, do it by ourselves. I'll figure it out, right? You absolutely have that choice to do that. But what I'm saying is we are here if you want some help. Okay? I'm not going to force myself, but I am letting you know that this group is used to doing it alone. We don't have to do that. So if we want to change that, we all have to take some action. We all have to do the right thing, right? For that change, right? I usually get a general feel of what people need to hear today, just feeling everyone is tired, not sure where to go with them tomorrow. So that's why okay, so let me say and ask the questions again, okay? I've covered anxiety management yesterday. Okay. Not what you're feeling that they want, okay? Because if you're making your channel for what they want and just what they want, you're going to get burned out. And that's the truth of it. Okay? That's why I'm asking you, what would you like to say? Is there something not about today, not about the election? It doesn't have to be about it can be if you'd like, but it doesn't have to be. What is it that you, from your past experience, from your lives that you've done and had people, from your opinion about some things that maybe aren't even being talked about, what is it that you would like to say? Okay, so if it's nothing nice, it's nothing nice. If you want an authentic group, then you have to be authentic, right? Like attracts like, right? But if you're going to cater to a group, then you're going to get the group that you catered to. Okay? That's a mistake you're not going to want to make. Trust me. I did it. Okay? And I'm not saying my groups were bad. I'm just saying I found myself giving more than I was receiving. Okay? It wasn't even me. It wasn't even me. It was this persona that was starting to evolve. And you don't want that. If you want people to be honest and authentic, then so you must be that way as well. Okay? So it's nice to talk about what they want to talk about, but you also have to include what you would like to talk about. And I know you haven't done 10,000 videos where you pretty much talk about everything. There's something that you can talk about that's about you, that's about how you feel, about your perception, about your way, about maybe where you want to go or where you want your group to go, right? Cindi, Ellen has been picking up winds of change. heavy winds all around her. She's working on all fronts. I get it. I get it. I cover lots of topics, just don't really have anything I want to talk about in particular. Okay. I understand, Polly. I'm not trying to be harsh or awful. I, I want to help. How do I say this? I want to help, um, especially when I see the same mistakes that I've made and where it got me. Okay? So I'm not. I'm a medium. I'm empathic. I am psychic. I feel her. I know what's going on. Trust me. I know. Okay. Usually I have good ideas. Just can't seem to land on a topic. So okay. So maybe if you get on tomorrow and you just like ask questions, right? Maybe you say, you know what? I don't have a topic. Anybody want to talk about anything? How does that feel? It'll be. Let's look. Actually, no. You have the magician when I pulled it for that. Look at the magician. There's tons of creativity there. There's tons of ideas that all of a sudden you could be talking and somebody asks a question and you're like, oh my God, I'm the master at that. I know exactly what to do. You know? I've done a Q&A thing. They don't ask questions. Um, I'm getting the magician. I'm getting that it's kind of open. No, of course you are being helpful. Yeah. No, nothing bad, Polly. Nothing bad. I'm just saying. I'm. What I'm doing as a teacher is I'm kind of pulling it out of her. Tell her, Polly, you've been there. I'm getting. I understand. Y'all think I don't understand. I understand. So let me tell you something about Aquarius energy. That's another thing I want to talk about. The Aquarians may know and never give you an indication that they knew. Okay, it's just how we are. Because sometimes we'll pick up the fight, and sometimes we don't feel like you're worthy of picking up the fight, right? Or how can I say that? Like sometimes they're like, yeah, I'll invest in it, and sometimes they're not, right? I know. I didn't want to be in a robe in case she came home. Like I was like, I'll get in a robe later. um, so I am saying this to say that you may not think I know what's going on just because you're in front of me and I don't see you and whatever, but I know what's going on. Okay? I'm just kind of like gently pulling it out of her, right? And I know she's tired. I know she's tired. We're all tired. I know she's tired. So true, Cindy. I believe I have the same big three as you, right? Out amongst the stars. You're right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Sag, Moon, Gemini, Sun, and Aquarius ascending. So, yeah. Um, so we will, like, you could have said something about us and we know it, and we'll never let you know that we know it. Because we don't think you're worth it, or we're not going to fight it, or we don't want to change your mind. Because we rarely want to change people's minds. Yeah, that's not Aquarian energy. Aquarian doesn't want to change your mind. I'd love a card in big change too. I wonder about my new work and if it will bring a move away from some home I own house sitting now. So I'm going to um, ask, hold on a second, because there was somebody before you out amongst the stars. Oops, not which witch. I'm gonna ask Ella one more time. Uh, if nothing comes to you, then I'm gonna move on um, to Jennifer, right? And then I will go to Out Amongst the Stars. Strike sleeping. I'm good. Okay. Okay, Jennifer, you're next. What did you ask a question? Ellen is right. She does everything but stand on her head to get people to ask questions. Thank you, Triple Gemini. Let's celebrate the third super on a live stream. That's what it says. Yeah, I think Jennifer was next, right? And thank you, Triple Gemini. Did the Aquarius see me following him? Oh gosh. I just told you we'll know stuff. We'll know stuff and we won't say it. Are you suggesting Ellen stand on her head? Exactly, right, Chance? So, Triple Gemini, didn't you just hear me say we'll see stuff and we won't say? That's so cute. But I'll pull a card for you. I'm not doing that, I'll hurt myself. Let's see. So this is kind of cool. Oh, I get to like, so when you guys do a super chat, I get to like it now. That's cool. Thank you. That's really cool. Thank you. All right, let's see. Did the Aquarius see? Yeah, I already know he did. He or she did. He? Yeah. Is it he? Triple Gemini? Yeah, because I'm seeing him smirk. Yeah, oh, you did say he, him. Yeah, I'm seeing him smirk. But I'll pull a card for you. Yep. That Queen of Swords tells me all I need to know. Is he's acting exactly like an Aquarius of what I just said. He's not gonna tell you. Yeah. So he's the Queen of Swords, which is a great. Instead of the king, he's a queen. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing, Triple Gemini. He thinks it's cute. He thinks it's your way of showing him that you like him without being overt and allowing him to be the male energy. Okay? He thinks it's cute. Yeah. And Aquarius love to, the males like to think of the female Gemini as cute. That like that, they like that. That gets them more engaged. Okay? That is so cute. And he's coming up as the queen and not the king. So to me, he's got that been through a lot, has still come out very smart, very intelligent. But you may not think, people may not think that he's as intelligent as he is, and he likes it that way. It's almost like a Gemini, but it's not. It's Aquarius. Yeah. Yeah, who is this guy? He feels... Yeah. I'm gonna look. I'm just being nosy now. That's who I thought. I was like, this feels so familiar. You got the two. You got the Lovers. Now, the Lovers to me is like, it's almost like fated. Okay? It's fated. It's destiny. What you two decide to do with it is up to you. As in, this could go far or it could fizzle out real quick. Okay? Either way. It's the two. It is like, I take this from past lives, future lives, present lives. It's almost like y'all have known each other before y'all even met here, right? So Yeah, when I felt him, I was like, ooh, this feels familiar. What does this feel like? And then I saw the lovers. I'm like, yeah, this is a big possibility. So I don't want you not to be. I want you to be cute. No, don't be cute. I want you to be the Gemini. I need you to have some vigor and some excitement and play. Yeah, if you like him, if you want him in, okay? I want you to be you, all right? Don't try to figure him out. Don't try to figure him out yet. Just be you, okay? All right. So then we still have Jennifer, if she's still here. I think it was Jennifer. And who else wanted one? And then I'm gonna get off. You're welcome. Yeah, you be that sweet little Gemini until he needs you to be the other Gemini. Brittany. I think I did Brittany. Yeah, she said she was leaving after I did her. I did a card for her. She was the one that had the Knight of Wands. I don't know why I'm remembering that because I kept seeing. Oh, I know it because I kept seeing the sparks come off. Like I was seeing like glitter sparks come off and come into everybody's body. Yeah. Okay. Well, does anybody else have a question before I get off? And I may come on later tonight. And I may be in my robe. Tammy. Oh, Elise. Elise. Okay. Elise. That's who it was. It's not Elise. It's Alyssa. Sorry. Alyssa. I'm a guest, so I didn't want to like be in my PJs and robe. And Wendy's a boss lady. Like, she's gonna be all coutoured up, and I'm gonna be in my PJs and a robe. So Alyssa wanted. I remember that. Yeah, she wants a general for 2025. Let's do Alyssa. That reminds me of another person I need to contact. Oh, you're not showing your authentic self. Tammy. No. No. See, I too have to work on the masking, right? I too. Because of what my parents told me, right? Because of the way I was raised. It's like, you can't do that. When I know when you'd be like, who cares? Cool. I might have a question by then. You coming on later? I might. Yeah. First, I'm going to go as soon as Wendy finishes her doctor's appointment and gets home. I think she's going to be able to come home early. Remember, she's a boss lady, so she works a lot. But we're going to have some Mexican food, which I'm finally going to get to eat. We didn't get to last night because I got here so late. So I might come on, answer a couple questions. Dora, how are you? Okay, Alyssa. Alyssa, are you still here? Because I don't want to pull cards for you if you're not here. How are you, Dora? I cannot believe I think it's snowing. It's just, so it stopped, but I think it did for just a little bit. It's going to snow tonight, I'm pretty sure. I'm so happy about that. Oh, guess who's coming in? So I guess Alyssa's not here. Well, I'm going to stay on while Wendy comes in so that you guys can see her. Okay? I'm good. I did my astrocartography. for my move to Mass. It's very supportive. Oh, good. I'm glad you did that. Yeah, I don't do astrophotography. I mean, I've done it for friends and I've done it for myself, but I don't really do that as a service. So, but there's a lot of good people. So, yeah, that's just, I don't know. I think it's the Sag in me that's like, it's an adventure. Let's just go see. I think that's the Sag in me. That's like, who cares? If you get lost, you find it. If you run out of money, you make it. If you, like, let's go on an adventure. Will my narcissist next door neighbor move? New Jersey has not been supportive and it shows. Yeah. So, what planet do you have there that's showing? What planet is affecting it? Let me look at your neighbor, Kathy. That neighbor is being stubborn. Stubborn. But they've been there a long time, haven't they? Yeah, I'm seeing the Eight of Swords. So I've got that Eight of Swords. Yeah, that tells me that this movement is restricted. It's like, almost like there's nothing. So here's what I'm seeing. You feel like there's nothing I can do. I've done everything I could. I am, at some points I was nice, at some points I'm mean, at some points whatever. Like you've already done it all, right? So you feel like there's nothing more that I can do. What the Eight of Swords and your higher self is asking you to do is to trust yourself and the way life is opening up for you and presenting itself for you. Okay? That's what they're asking in this Eight of Swords. See how she's blindfolded? But there are two swords in front of her. She may not realize that there are two swords in front of her. But when it's time, she's going to pick up those swords, right? So, I feel like yeah, I'm hearing this from your higher self. Like, just trust. And then you have the moon. Like, just trust that there's some things that are unfolding and that it's going, so trust that it's going to get better for you. Okay? Now, because there are things that are unfolding, you'll know when to do the right things as they come in front of you. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to you about it later too, because that's what they're telling me, and I can hear you. There she is. I want everybody to come see you.
It's slushing outside.
That's what I said. I thought it started to snow. It looked like it. So come say hi to everybody.
Hello,
Say hi, everybody.
Finally.
I know, right? She's been trying to get me to come to New Mexico, which I have. I just could never find her when I got here. For the last, I don't even know, 10 years. Everybody's saying hi. Dora said hi.
Good to see you.
Kathy Maya saying, hi, Wendy.
Okay, now we need to see
There's
Kathy.
Tammy. Hi. I know. Kathy, she's trying to bring you over here too. Do you see it? They're saying hi. Hi, hi, hi,
How
hi.
cute.
I know. Isn't it cute?
Oh, this works out really well.
Well, I have to like shuffle on my, because watch, when I shuffle, look at the camera.
Oh.
But that's okay, we'll fix it. We don't have to do that now.
Okay.
We don't have to do that now.
All right, we'll get it done.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Good to see everyone.
It's okay. She just got home from work. So, yeah, Kathy said, I know. She wants to come, right? She wants us together. I'm hoping.
Mi casa, su casa.
She said, mi casa, su casa. All right, guys. She said, right. Okay, so depending on how the evening goes, this thing has been working all day. We're going to go get some Mexican food, or we're going to have it delivered if it's snowing. Um, but I may come back on later, okay? Oh, Kathy said the same. Great hair day for everyone. Not me. Do you see how it's all like... I've noticed I had to use a little bit more product being here because my hair wanted to go like this, like way out here. It was, I felt like I was in the 80s again. That's so weird. That's the second time I feel like 80s. I don't know why. All right, guys. I may see your hair looks fantastic. Thank you. I think, yeah, no, thank you. But I'm like looking, saying, not sure. But you know how we are. We're always harder on ourselves. Anyway, I love you, love you, love you. I will see you on the next one. Bye. Bye, everyone.